Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the score is 58 to 61. I believe the score is 58-61 at the half. The Lakers are down to Philly. We're lucky to be only down a couple. This game has gone a lot of different ways in this first half. A lot of different ways. First of all, the Lakers got in a little foul trouble there. Anthony Davis picked up two very quick fouls, very bad fouls that he should not have picked up. And our coach left him out there in the first quarter to pick up the third. And so he did. I was screaming and hollering, yelling and fussing. And it was one of those situations where my thing is you just do not leave your guy out there when we're leaning on three players to begin with. The rest of our team is pretty much lesser dudes. And you're going to lean on Anthony Davis to have two fouls against Joel Embiid when he's at home? Joel Embiid's at home. And you let him basically get in foul trouble to where as soon as he sat down with that third foul, they ended up running the score up to like 13. Luckily enough, Austin Reaves got red freaking hot and hit 6 out of 7 shots, and to be honest with you, everybody else really got hot too. It became a situation where we hit like 13 straight field goals in the second quarter. It was phenomenal. Everybody was stroking it. Patrick Beverly, LeBron James, Lonnie Walker, Russell Westbrook for making plays. Only thing I got to say about Russell is I really want him to reel it in as it pertains to these passes, man. Every time he passes the rock, it feels like the ball is slipping out of the offense. It's like the ball just happens to pop up out of nowhere. It's the most irritating thing to me to watch. It's like, whoa, where's the ball going, Russell? Whoa. It's like, bro, when it works, it works. But when it doesn't work, the ball is just so errant that you know people are not going to catch it. So it's like, it's almost like the ball has been popped up out of his hands rather than him actually initiating a pass. So I just want him to kind of understand that. I don't know that he should necessarily make changes, but he needs to understand his rhythm is that way, as to not put guys in weird positions. You know, the lob that he had against for AD, it connected, but it put AD at such a weird angle. And I guess Joel Embiid pushed him. It looked like they didn't call the foul. They should have. But it put Anthony Davis at such an angle to it's like, I'd rather you not lob that ball because AD is so injury prone to where if he falls and gets hurt in that situation, I mean, what did it really do for us? You know, so it's like we got to be very careful as to just make sure that the passes that we're making are all aligned with everyone and in sync. So that's something that I could point out. We went small ball and it worked, and the reason why it worked is because we were hitting shots. Now, one thing that I can honestly say is that I was really impressed with the way that we approached the defense. We tried a zone down there that really worked with Anthony on the floor. Now, we continue to keep that zone going without Anthony, and the small ball aspect of it just doesn't allow for the same effect. So we're going to have to find ways of being effective defensively without Anthony on the floor if we're going to continue to beat Cowboys with his foul trouble. So the Lakers are shooting 50% from behind the arc, which is also catered to us just getting red hot in the second quarter. 8 out of 16. I think we've turned the ball over 8 times, so have they. They're also shooting pretty well. We need to be careful. And they also got in some interesting foul trouble. DeAnthony Melton got 4 fouls in the first half. And that was kind of strange. I think Joel Embiid picked up some fouls too. I think he has like 2 of them. So, this is a very interesting game, man. A lot of ebbs and flows. We've seen the lead slide up and down. We've been down by as much as 13 and it's been up by as much as 5, I think. So it's a very seesaw type of game, I guess is what you could say. But so far, Bron is 5 for 12. So he's having an okay shooting night, nothing special. It's not yet manifesting as of yet, but he's playing within himself. He's not doing too much, not doing too little. Anthony Davis, we just can't get him going. It's one of the situations where he has 2 points because he can't seem to get to stay on the floor. And the fouls he's picking up, yes, they're his fault because they're ticky-tack fouls that no one, it's on him to not foul like that. And I was watching Joel Embiid down there and how he handled certain situations, and it's like, yeah, he was picking up fouls, but you can see he's more intent on being mindful of his fouls since he's used to being in that position for his team every night. Anthony Davis needs to get used to, hey, your fouls, you can't pick up ticky-tack fouls because everything revolves around you. And as I said, we only leaning on 3 guys. So if one of them goes down, we're leaning on people that just are going to have to play great in order for us to win. Luckily enough, we got that going on right now. Austin Reaves just basically been a star out there. And this is what I call for. I said I wanted him to be intent on scoring the ball tonight. And it's almost like the dude follows me or something. I don't know. But I'm very pleased with what it is that I'm hearing and seeing in regards to Austin Reaves. He's just hitting shots and he's being aggressive. He's getting to the line. He's getting out into to the fast break, of course, initiating plays within that zone and, just helping his team all the way around. So, as long as he continues to stay hot, that 3 ball is falling for him. I want us to continue to look for him with confidence, because it's one of those situations where he struggles so much on this road trip. Dude, we needed a game like this from him, and this is exactly what the doctor ordered for our team. So we're small out there without Wenyen Gabriel. I told you guys we don't function properly, and you can see exactly what I was talking about. Coach don't want to play Thomas Bryant or the other guys, so we're going small ball pretty much half the game all night. So it's one of those situations where just because we're hot doesn't necessarily mean that we're doing anything, because they're able to score just as much as we are, because we're not able to defend unless AD's on the floor within that zone. And then when he's out there as the last line of defense, it's like we have to give up concession layups in the paint, because of course he's in foul trouble. So it's like the defense isn't really effective out there. So as long as we could continue to be as hot as we are, we have a fighting chance. But if for some reason we start breaking shots, this thing is going left. James Harden just hit a 4-point play, a phantom call as usual. It's James Harden. So, he shook up our guy Dennis Schroeder, but he actually stepped on his foot. So you know how that goes. Dennis kind of slipped. He stepped back, hit the 3-point shot, proceeds to fall on the floor purposefully, and they whistle it in unison as usual, because it's how that goes. I always tell you, the referees are going to call calls as if they're synchronized, like they practice this crap. Like, I'm so sick of this superstar call nonsense where guys can literally just fall on the floor after shooting a 3-point shot and automatically get the call just because it's a rhythm play for the refs. Enough. I don't care if we got to do things differently. We have got to figure out a way to stop allowing the game to be so simple for certain players. So that's what I'm seeing there. James Harden being able to take advantage as usual. And, Joel Embiid is able to do whatever he wants because he's playing 4-on-5 because AD's in foul trouble. So I just want our coach to do what he has to do to manage foul trouble better and learn from this lesson, man. This is a very, very, very easy lesson to learn for Darvin Ham. Do not be cowboyish with AD's foul trouble, man. No, don't do it. Because when you do it, you find yourself having to lean on people that you don't want to lean on. And without Wenyen Gabriel, we can barely function out there. So please, let's coach smarter, let's play smart, and let's continue to hit shots. BDL 44. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.